Known as the strongest pirate in the world during his time, Whitebeard was powerful enough to destroy the entire world if he wanted to. He was Gol D. Roger's greatest rival, and the two were equally matched in combat, as seen during Odin's flashback. Whitebeard mastered all three forms of Haki, using them at an incredibly high level. During a clash on a remote island in the Grand Line, he coded his weapon, Murakumogiri, with Conqueror's Haki and went head-to-head with Roger. As one of the strongest pirates ever, Whitebeard's Conqueror's Haki was on full display during his prime. Fans saw him create massive streaks of black lightning when clashing with Roger, proving just how strong his Conqueror's Haki was. Unfortunately, by the time of the Paramount War, his health had declined so much that he couldn't even use the basic form of Conqueror's Haki. In his prime, however, Whitebeard was nearly unstoppable. Very few could compete with him, and his use of Conqueror's Haki made him one of the strongest characters in the One Piece world, one of the strongest samurai to ever come from Wano. Odin was born exceptionally strong and became even more powerful during his travels with Roger and Whitebeard. He mastered all three types of Haki, but his specialty was Ryu, an advanced form of armament Haki. Using his full strength, Odin managed to injure Kaido and leave him with a massive scar. It's unclear whether Odin's Togen Tatsuka attack involved Conqueror's Haki or just advanced Ryu. However, Kaido himself stated that Conqueror's Haki is the only ability capable of seriously harming him. This suggests that Odin likely used it during their battle. Kaido later recognized Zoro's attack as Conqueror's Haki because it reminded him of Odin's strike. Odin's skill with forging legendary swords like Enma and no Habakiri further highlights his incredible strength and mastery. Kaido, one of the Yonko and the strongest pirate alive in One Piece, alongside his mythical Zoan Devil fruit, the Uo Uo no Mi model Seria. Kaido's mastery of Conqueror's Haki makes him a terrifying opponent. Kaido uses Conqueror's Haki in all his strongest moves, like Thunder Bagua and Ragnaroku. Luffy even learned how to code himself in Conqueror's Haki by observing Kaido's techniques. Kaido is one of the best Conqueror's Haki users we've seen. He showcased this ability throughout the Wano arc. Even though he had his powerful Dragon Devil Fruit, Kaido relied heavily on his Haki in combat. He used it to knock Luffy out multiple times, showing that his mastery was more refined than Luffy's. Although Kaido eventually lost, his Conqueror's Haki stood out as one of the strongest. This power was key in many of his devastating attacks, such as Thunder Bagua, Thunder Bellow Bagua, and Destroyer of Death. Kaido's Haki was undeniably top tier, making him one of the most dangerous fighters in One Piece. Number 7 is Monkey D. Luffy. From the start, Luffy had the ability to use Conqueror's Haki, which has been confirmed multiple times in the story. During the Wano arc, he leveled up by learning how to coat his body with this power, making him much stronger. Luffy can already control the basic forms of Conqueror's Haki pretty well, but his advanced usage still needs work. However, he keeps improving. In his fight against Kaido, Luffy managed to injure the Yonko and even knock him to his knees with a few powerful punches. Luffy's growth in Wano was huge. At first, he learned advanced Ryu, which is a step up from basic armament Haki. But during his battle with Kaido, he unlocked the advanced form of Conqueror's Haki. At first, he was able to knock Kaido down with it, but his lack of control became obvious. That's why Kaido overpowered him and threw him to the sea. When Luffy returned, though, his Conqueror's Haki had improved. The more he fought, the better his control got. By the end of their battle, Luffy coated his massive island-sized fist in Conqueror's Haki, which led to Kaido's defeat. Right now, Luffy is easily one of the top Conqueror's Haki users, one of the Yonko of the sea and an immensely powerful fighter. With a bounty of 4.3 billion berries, she's second only to Kaido alongside her powerful devil fruit, the Soru no Met. Big Mom has shown great skill with all three forms of Haki, including advanced Conqueror's Haki. Big Mom first demonstrated her Conqueror's Haki when she knocked out Page 1 with a single punch during the Onigashima raid. Although she used this ability during her battles with Kid and Law, it wasn't a major focus. Toward the end of her fight, she used the defensive side of advanced Conqueror's Haki, but by then she was too weakened to stop the attacks from the Worst Generation duo. Because of this, fans haven't seen the full extent of Big Mom's Conqueror's Haki. Hopefully, through flashbacks or future events, we'll get a better understanding of how powerful it is. The former first mate of the Roger Pirates, Rayleigh is an incredibly skilled pirate even without a devil fruit. He's a master of all three Haki types, including Conqueror's Haki, which he famously taught to Luffy. Rayleigh's advanced Conqueror's Haki was shown when Blackbeard attacked Amazon Lily. To protect Boa Hancock, Rayleigh used his advanced Haki with black lightning bolts emanating from his blade proof of his skill. Although Rayleigh is older now and not as powerful as he was in his prime, his control over Haki is still extraordinary. In his younger days, his conqueror's Haki must have been on another level entirely. At number 11, we have Saint Marcus Mars, who stands out even among the elders. He wields the power of the Itsumade yokai and has shown extraordinary abilities. For example, he managed to break through the lava phase barrier by covering his entire body in Haki. When Jinbe witnessed his Haki, it reminded him of the massive Haki blast Shanks unleashed in Wano, suggesting that Marcus Mars's conqueror's Haki is comparable to Shanks'. This makes him an incredibly strong user, and fans can expect to see more of his abilities in the future. Next, at number 12 is Saint J. Garcia Saturn, another member of the Five Elders and one of the highest-ranking figures in the world government. Saturn's strength seems limitless. His immense Haki was confirmed when he appeared on Egghead. While it hasn't been directly stated that he uses Conqueror's Haki, it's heavily implied that all five elders have this power. When Saturn showed up, both Zoro and Lucy were shocked by the level of Haki they felt from the elders, showing just how strong he really is. At number 13 is Saint Shepherd Jupiter, one of the strongest elders we've seen in One Piece. He has the power of the Sanrum Yokai, which is already impressive, but his abilities go beyond just that. Jupiter has incredibly strong Haki, something that's been confirmed multiple times, especially during the events on Egghead. Both Zoro and Lucci commented on how overwhelmingly powerful the Elder's Haki is. When Jupiter arrived, the black lightning sparks around him clearly indicated that he uses Conqueror's Haki. This makes him one of the strongest users of it in the series. Saint Ethan Baron V. Nusjuro, another powerful elder and a skilled swordsman who uses the Bakatsu Yokai. Like the rest of the elders, Nusjuro most likely has Conqueror's Haki, even though we haven't seen him use it yet. It's only a matter of time before we witness Nusjuro showcasing this ability. Saint Topman Warkiri, one of the five elders. Warkiri is a powerful figure, and like the other elders, he is a user of Conqueror's Haki. In fact, through Warkiri, it was confirmed that all the elders possess this ability. During his battle with Luffy, Warkiri demonstrated his Conqueror's Haki in a unique way. When the giant sounded a horn to retreat, Warkiri countered with a horn of his own infused with Conqueror's Haki. The impact of this roar was immense. Luffy was sent flying. The giants were left disoriented, and nearby marine ships started to shake. Many marines even passed out from the pressure. This moment proved the incredible strength of Warkiri's Haki. Anyway, please tell me your thoughts in the comments below, and please subscribe to my channel and turn on all post notifications so you don't miss any daily uploads.